Welcome to the Connector Life with Kimber Booth, a blog of insights for connectors who are experts at connecting and uniting people, knowledge, and resources. And their success stems from bringing a level of energy and clarity for themselves and others. Hello, Happy New Year! I want to talk today about resolution success. Have you made a New Year's resolution yet? Maybe you've already broken a New Year's resolution. Well, we want to talk about how to make resolutions successful. Why do people fail at making resolutions and following through? I think many people make resolutions. It's where they fail is following through on them. It's really common at this time of year for people to have written resolutions. But why do people fail? One major reason is people make too many. Maybe they have a laundry list of resolutions. Other people make resolutions that I think is a mistake in that they make resolutions where they're trying to deprive themselves from something. And that's unfortunate because I think it's better to think proactively, more positive. You're more likely to be successful. And finally, people are not successful because they don't write an action plan. They don't list the steps it's going to take them to get to success. I really believe in action plans. What are they? They're a more complex version is like a project plan, but what it is a simple list of tasks or subtasks to ultimately get to a goal. You can make it as detailed as you want, or it can be as simple as writing down what are the top 3 things that I need to do to reach my goal. It helps you put it into manageable bites so you don't have to think about getting to that final goal. You take it in steps. And it really helps you remember what are the pieces, helps you remember and really helps you think about what is involved with getting to success to make my New Year's resolution come true. This is commonly discussed when it comes to weight loss. So people who want to have a weight loss goal or a fitness goal, the coaches don't recommend you really focus on getting to that end goal. They think about what are those steps you can take to be healthier and what is that manageable goal that you can put into place to make it this way, and then celebrate, and then this step and celebrate. So when I think about resolutions or really any kind of action plan for your personal growth, there's 3 steps you can take. One is to write it down in an action plan. Write down those tasks and subtasks, maybe even put a timeline to it. Second is to share it. Have an accountability partner, your spouse, a loved one, a friend, even a colleague. Share it. And the third is to schedule it. Put it in your calendars, block off the time. When are you going to do these action steps? That's vital. So write it down in your action plan, share it, and schedule it. 3 steps. That's all that's really needed here to have anything be successful. So now I want to talk to you a little bit about what I did in 2016 for my resolution. I tend to do things in kind of themes for the year. What I want to look at is how does something fit into my overall kind of long-term plans. So for 2016, we had a unique situation because we had just moved back here to Connecticut. And I made my 2016 resolution to get to know my community, to get to know my neighbors more. So the 3 steps that I put into place for 2016 were: 1, hold an open house. Invite the neighborhood, invite the friends, invite the coaches, the parents, etc. that I've met briefly, but then invite other people that I hadn't had a chance to meet in the neighborhood. So that was number 1. Number 2 was to join clubs and events. Join Newcomers Club, joined the PTO, joined other groups to get to know people in town, went to some town meetings at the town hall, etc. And then the last thing I did was to be more open in scheduling of play dates. So yes, we had play dates where kids could play with kids and the adults could talk. We also had adult-only dates where we invited our neighbors over to play cards or to talk, shoot the breeze around the outside by the pool, etc. So those were the 3 things I did in 2016, and I feel really good about it, that I focused that time. I've really gotten to know my neighbors, and I've really enjoyed it. So again, I had an open house, joined the clubs and events, and the third was I was open to play dates. So those are the 3 steps. Of course, I planned it in my calendar. I put some of those dates out there. I looked for the events that I could go to, try to go to at least one a month. That's how I scheduled my 2016 resolution success. So now it's your turn. What is your New Year's resolution, and what are your 3 action steps? Write it down in the comments below. Share. Let me know what your resolution is, and share with others what is your goal for the year. Please feel free to join. Leave comments below. Are there other things you want to hear about in the Connector life? But with that, I really want to thank you for joining me on this journey. This sharing through the Connector life is part of my 2017 resolution, which is to put myself out there more, share some of what I've learned, and one of my passions about helping to develop people. So thank you for being part of my 2017 New Year's resolution. Thank you for joining me, and go out there, be bold, be a connector, and excel in all areas of your life. Thank you.